epitomised the ultimate rugby machine for me, in terms of the way he played the game. He was physical, he was strong, he took everybody on, but at the end of the match, you know, rugby is a contact sport, but at the end of the match he had the softest handshake and the biggest smile. He just epitomised what it meant to be a rugby player. The way he conducted himself, not only on the pitch, but probably more importantly for me, off the pitch. He was just a superstar, and he was probably one of the world's first iconic rugby players. He was in the era where professionalism started to kick in, and he was a superstar. Anybody now speaks about rugby, world rugby, and everybody wants to know, did you or do you know Jonah Lomu? And he is synonymous with the game of rugby, and he really brought it on the world stage.
Probably the best ever player to wear an All Blacks jersey. He just epitomised everything about the game of rugby. He turned it on its head. He probably was a player before his time. The size, the speed, his physicality, and if he was playing in the modern era of professional rugby, he would just slot right in. What a player, what a man. He represented New Zealand over 60 times, and you know, is an absolute icon back there, and he will be sadly missed. Unfortunately, there's a couple of rugby players within New Zealand have tragically passed away in the last number of months, and I think New Zealand winning the World Cup, you know, a lot of that will be dedicated to Gerry Collins and to Jonah Lomu, and prayers and thoughts are with his family and with Gerry Collins' family, and we can only now remember the good old days of Jonah Lomu, and I won't be going out and buying any more PlayStation games with Jonah Lomu rugby on it, because it won't be the same.